Hello guys, I would like to tell you about our motorcycle trip we had in summer of 2019, and we have been traveling through Georgia, or called Sakartvelo. It's a nice country, it's beautiful places, but with some issues that we had with the police officer. As you can see now, we're crossing a railway, and right behind it there is one officer stopping us. Well, of course, we are stopping. We have not much choice. It's moving forward a little faster here, and yes, he's coming, and I'm getting ready some documents, insurance, and all kinds of things, and giving to him. And he asked me where you're coming from, and then I said that we're coming from Turkey today, but generally we're coming from Norway. And he asked me to take off the camera, and I'm taking all the helmet off. Yes, now video is from my wife's helmet camera, and as you can see I'm taking my helmet off because he asked me to do that. And yes, I'm still searching for some communication, still searching for some papers he needs. Uh, Yes, after a short look to my passport, he noticed my nationality, and he looked surprised. I'm a Lithuanian. Yes, I answered yes. Your country is afraid of our republic, but you've been speeding in some village called blah blah blah. There was a sign of 40 kilometers per hour, and you've been driving 65. And he has no evidence, no picture, no video, nothing, just a word, and we have just to trust it. Then he asked if I've been drinking, and I tried to explain that I have been stopped 10 minutes ago, and I have been checked. Actually, I'm not drinking alcohol, so it's not a problem. So then he collects my wife's documents and disappears in the car. So I haven't been arguing with him because I start to think maybe I haven't noticed some sign of speed limit. But as we know that we've been driving nice and careful, it was really strange that he said. So let's take a look to our trip before we've been stopped of this guy. So we have been crossing some signs with the speed limit, as you can see here now on the right hand side. It's a 50 kilometers per hour. We have reduced the speed, slowed us down, and looks like that we are disturbing traffic a little. The red car is taking over us on the road. The same car is visible a little further, and there is some other car who thinks that we are driving too slow. Here we go. It's the same speed limit, 50 kilometers per hour. There's some village in here. And here, the other place, there is a 40 kilometers per hour, and we are too slow as well. So for some local drivers, and normally in Georgia they drive much faster than the sign allowed them to do. And anyway, generally in the roads of the village, of the cities, we've been driving slowly than the others, slowly than the traffic flow because of safety. And it's not filmed how fast we've been driving, but if needed, some experts can find it out if it's necessary. And here we start to discuss what happened because I haven't seen my video yet, and at the moment I was 99% sure that we didn't break any speed limit law, and we was trying to find out where it was, where it could be, so we didn't understand that there's some strange things going on here. And then some other details coming to the puzzle. Here is the white car had been stopped, and this officer talking to them, and this car is other registration. It's not Georgian. I'm not sure what country is it, but it's not Georgian registration vehicle. And you see this guy is talking to them, and then now he's going to his car to write some ticket, penalty ticket for a thing that probably he never done. And yes, and then we understood that there is some corruption going on here, and you don't have to wait long. As you can see now, it's driving Georgian registration cars, driving 1, 2, 3, the red car, for example, something, and then he see a foreign number, and this time there's a Ukrainian registration car, and he's stopping them, and they stop. Yes, and then some other guys, they're coming up soon. So yeah, they stopped to ask the road where is the road going on. It's like, and they've been stopped too. And there is Turkish registration, guys, car, vehicle. So it's a full picture that this guy has been stopping only foreign registration cars, and doing playing some games that he shouldn't be playing. It's a little bit sad that they treating tourists that way, actually, because Georgia is not a rich country, and incomes in there, it's quite important, and it's a beautiful country to see and everything, and a lot of people would like to come. But for example, in this situation, I'm not really sure if I would like to come back. The same as these Ukrainian and Turkish guys. I'm not really sure and the guys from the white car as well. I'm not really sure if they want to come back here, because police officer can say that you've been speeding even much more, and penalty will be much bigger, and so on and so on. So it's like they can do whatever you want, so you can't do anything. And also we find out later that without paying this penalty ticket, cannot leave the country, and you can't actually you cannot do anything with this. So you just have to pay, and that's it, or otherwise you don't leave. So as you see, this guy is coming up, first is giving back the documents, and yes, it's just explaining that the smallest penalty, and here you go, smallest penalty, you pay in any bank, and have a nice day, welcome to Georgia. After vacation, when I came back home, I found an email of Georgian police headquarters, and I wrote an email for asking to explain me the situation, and I sent copy of penalty tickets, and video and photo of this police officer and everything, and I've got not answer. Uh, I sent an email 5 times actually, so none of them has been answered. So then I have contact Georgian embassy in Lithuania, and they told me that they have no connections to the police headquarters in Georgia, and they cannot give me any information. The only thing they could advise me just to go to Georgia and take a lawyer, and go to court actually with this case. So that one way they mean that it's actually it's absolutely nothing you can do, actually not much you can do if you had situation like this. So from my side, I just want to inform everyone, when you drive to Georgia, like just be prepared that it can happen something, and just ask for evidence at once on the road, because I'm a little bit slower guy, so I didn't ask at once, like, can you show me a picture, can you show me a video, or can you prove that I've been doing something wrong, or something. It's no, I haven't. So just because I was thinking maybe I did something wrong, but as I understand later, I haven't. And this guy, it should be do not supposed to behave like that, like just taking some speeding from the air and to give to foreign cars, and I don't think so that it should work like that. So as I'm saying, I would just want to warning you guys, like what's going on in Georgia, and what you could expect over there. And I wish everyone have a nice trip, and have a nice day.